Hey everybody, it's Gunplameli. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing this awesome Digimon figure for you guys. This is actually the second Digimon that I built. The first one that I had built is the Metal Wargreymon, which is actually one of my favorite Digimon. So of course I had to build him first. Review will be coming later, don't you worry. But before I get started into today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of my channel, New Type HQ. I'm going to have the link down in the description below, and when you click on my link, you're going to automatically save 10% off your total order. So if you enjoy my content, please support my channel by clicking on that link. Anyways, let's get started into the review of the video. So, review of the model kit is what I meant to say. But just as a quick heads up, honestly, this kit kind of felt flat for me. I just kind of expected more from it. I mean, I guess you'll see when I go over it what I mean. So yeah, let me get started into showing you the close-up of the kit. So as you can see, the back is a little different from the regular Wargreymon. This one does not have the, what's it called? The Crest of Courage, I believe. So it is just a plain back. Now the wings do open up, so they are a little bit articulated. As you can see, it's kind of a clear, kind of, what's the word? Opaque? Yeah, an opaque clear. So you are still able to see through it, but it's very opaque. I kind of like that effect. Here what the back looks like. The wings are okay. They feel like they kind of, it's like a weird design for me. I prefer them closed. And that's what they look like when they are closed. And lastly, I'm going to consider these an accessory as well. You get his claws. And I really like how these look. I kind of am really digging all these really sharp lines. I think it looks very cool. And I also like that there's some color contrast, kind of like a flat silver almost. I don't know if the camera will pick up the little bit of sheen it has, but it does give a nice contrast between all this black. Now I do plan on painting this, and I probably do this area right here a silver and maybe some pieces up here to kind of give the piece a little bit more depth. Here's the underside, a little bit of detailing right here. And what's cool is that these are actually articulated claws, so they can go up and down. Because I wasn't expecting that. I was just literally thought there was gonna be one like not stagnant, but non-posable section. So that's as far forward and as far down as they go. And what's cool about these claws is that they are able to be attached together on the arm, just like this. Again, I'll show you guys at the end of the video what it'll look like, and you can pull off some cool poses with both arms connected like this. All right, so let's take a look at the actual kit itself, and here we go. Looking pretty fantastic, and these little eye killers right here are super sharp. Almost poke yourself in the eyeball. All right, so let me start off with the head. Here are the eyes. Look pretty cool. They are stickers, but they don't look that bad being stickers. Oh, I also removed the black cloth. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. You guys tell me. Do you like it? I think I like it better without it. So you can have my nice monitor as a background. Anyways, in terms of the horns, they are not posable, which is kind of sad because it would have been cool, kind of, you know, pulling them forward or, you know, whatever, have that option. Same thing with the horn up here, not articulated. In terms of the hair, also there is no articulation in there, but you do have some movement at the head. You got a right to left and up and down. Also, mouth does not open, kind of sad, but yeah, that's it. That's it for the head. Now, in terms of these shoulders here, his little crest thingy-mabobs, you can go up and down. And what's really cool is for the shoulder joint, you're able to move them forward. It kind of looks a little scary from the view up top, but it allows you to pull off some more dynamic poses. Now, in terms of the abs right here, this is what's weird. So there is a joint up in there, but he is so heavy, like it's not even worth it, because like you see there, like it just doesn't work out. He can't do an ab crunch essentially. I really don't know why they put a joint in there. I guess if you kind of want to do that upwards motion. Oh, and then things fall off him pretty easily. Yeah, so no ab crunch, which is kind of sad because that's one of my favorite points of articulation. These little hoses, whatever they are, they're actually individual pieces. They're not a sticker, so that looks pretty nice. As you can see here, this part just slid it right into each part, so you get 3 different ones. Now, in terms of the arms, they are able to bend a little past 90 degrees, as you can see right here. But that's it. That's the only point of articulation is in the elbow. And then he can swivel all around. And with the hand, he's got a little bit of movement because it is on a ball joint. But the fingers are not articulated. They're just going to be just like that. And in this hole here is where you stick on his little Draymon claws. Is that what they're called? Draymon? Dragon? I'm just going to call them dragon claws because that's what they look like to me. And a little detail right here is you got his iron knuckles is what they're, I don't know what this is, but they look like iron knuckles to me. So yeah, that's it in terms of his articulation from the waist up. Let's look a little bit down. So for down here, he's got some skirt armor, but it's not really movable. There's not much of articulation in terms of down here. Over here, you see his little kind of panty look is what it looks like to me. He's got some panties going on. And I'm really liking this piece right here. As you can see, it is not a sticker. So it's individual plastic. And then you kind of put this on top, which kind of gives it a really cool effect. I really like that. Now for the legs, I don't really like this design too much. It's very bulky. He's super heavy. And there's just not a lot of articulation. So he is able to bend the leg backwards just like that. But it kind of looks a little wonky right there. It just looks a little odd. That's it. And then you have movement of this flap up and down. And then you have the ankle down here, which is kind of unfortunate because there's no articulation in these claws and none in the foot. So he can't pose very well because of that. He's so heavy, and just the fact that there's not a lot of articulation in the legs make him kind of hard to pose. So sometimes his feet can't lay flat and he just kind of falls forward or backwards. All right, so now it's time for a size comparison so you guys can see how big of a kit this actually is if he doesn't fall over again. As you notice, he's missing a horn right here because he just fell and it broke. However, you know, it's nothing some glue can't fix. But here he is next to the metal Wargreymon, your standard RX-78-2 high grade. Here is next to your standard master grade, the RX-78-2, and the Bureau grade new Gundam. Whoops. So yeah, again, this guy is a pretty big model compared to your real grade, high grade, and even the master grade. He stands pretty tall. All right, and let me show you guys some close-ups of the kit. Okay, so quick note. I actually tried to pose the figure with the both shields on the arm. However, this part is stuck in the kind of backpack piece. I literally cannot pull these things out, and I'm worried that they might snap. So unfortunately, he's gonna stay that way because you have to pop this out, and it is stuck in there, so like it's just not coming out. I've already kind of hurt my fingers trying to get it out of there. And I'm not trying to break anything because I have the worst luck. So yeah, that kind of stinks. All right, so there you guys have it. That's a review. If I would rate this kit, I would say it would maybe like a 6.5, maybe a 7, honestly. It's just the fact that he's so freaking heavy. Like he literally will like do that, you know, like do that because his back is just not supported very well. So he will definitely lean. And then not only that, like I feel like the bottom legs aren't like supported right, if that's the right word, I don't know, but like when you put him in certain poses, again, because he's so heavy, he will kind of just like lean in all kinds of directions, and then the feet aren't like very, like sometimes they won't sit flat on the floor, and that will add to that kind of like issue with the leaning that he has going on. I really like that the fact that there's basically very little stickers, which is always a plus for me because I can't stand stickers. So if a kit, the less stickers it has, the better it is for me. And then I kind of wish they would have put in more like different set of hands, but he's just always like this. Now I tried to look up some pictures of him and I never saw that Digimon aside from having like clenched fists, so maybe his hands are always clenched. I don't know, but it would have been nice so to include some other hands, so you know, alternate from just having, you know, punching hands. So anyways, that is it for the review. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think, if you like this one more or you like the regular Wargreymon. I think the black one's really cool. I've always liked the black versions of Digimon more. I don't know, maybe it's because they're just black. I don't know why. I like the cooler colors. I just feel like they're more evil looking. So I always prefer the black versions of all the Digimons, and I'm kind of like happy that Bandai is like giving Digimon some love, because you know, Digimon's not that popular of a series compared to like Pokemon, for instance. So, and I know that there's another one coming out soon. Is it like, it's like the Mecha, what's the name? Again, I'm not super into Digimon, so forgive me, but there's like a mecha dinosaur looking one, and I know that one is getting a release soon, so I'm definitely gonna pick that one up as well. And also I want to comment on thanks to everyone who's played Call of Duty Cold War Zombies with me, because none of my friends locally are playing that game, so I really enjoy playing online with you guys. And if you want to play in the future with me, just make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I usually will release a story saying that I'm going to play, and if you want to play with me, just send me an invite. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing with you guys online. But also I want to give a shout out to Bilbo Jack number 4 on my Patreon. He's the one that gave me this idea, so thanks for that. At the end of my videos, I'm going to start to randomly pick a few people from my Patreon list and then giving you guys a special thank you at my video. So these videos are Gunpla Waifu, Anti-Jerk, and Edge Master. Thank you guys for supporting me. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next video. Adios.